weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make nuclear strike, and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, a beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
好的，那我们来说这么一期合金装备1的中文娱乐流程解说。第一期，我是手柄
阿怪酱。
欢迎阿怪。这个合金装备1啊，也算是个怀旧流程啊。
非常经典的一款。
我刚刚看完开头动画，然后 Snake 也是潜入了这个影子摩西岛这个基地。
以当时 PS 技能来说，这段其实非常精彩啊。
全即时演算的背景啊，真的是很不容易。虽说个人的建模看起来还是很粗糙，但是场景是全即时演算，还真的是非常屌爆的情况。比起以前特别痴迷的生化用的是静态背景啊，这个全即时演算，也32个赞。
是不是向小岛同学致个敬？
怎么说，小岛好像就是特别不喜欢用 CG 啊，
是的，
从来不用 CG 的。
他个人癖好。
这样的话，你看那个高清版，高清就是移植的版本，也就是合金装备系列做的非常好。
乱蛇是吧？
不是，我是说就是 PS3 360，它后来是把那个合金装备2和3给就是高清化了。
对。
因为它全都是用的是即时演算嘛，所以说高清化也非常非常给力了。像之前有一些像生化也有很多这高清化作品，但是 CG 就没办法了。
你是指灌篮高手系列吗？
灌篮高手的 HG 等于没 HG。
好了，
扯远了。
第一次进行通信。
上来就扯着免，真的没问题吗？好吧，
你妈妈不知道就可以了。
好吧，我妈肯定是不知道的。一开始的场景，我们是身处这个地下仓库吧，这个地方呢，我们得稍微等一会，先在这收几下，顺便熟悉一下操作。这也是类似于电影化的这个叙事手法。这个游戏的流程正在进行，然后这个周围字幕也是不断的闪现，挺有种给你看电影的感觉。
然后我们要注意的就是，在这里任何水的声音都能引起敌人的注意。
实际上一代和二代的这个敌人的这个反应还是挺迟钝的啊，或者说这个警觉的内容还是挺少的，要么就是声音对吧，就是敲这个东西的声音和水的声音，好像你走路还不存在这个动静的这么一个情况。
除了像
除了这个
铁板地，
还有这个水池，对吧？一般来说好像很少有什么这个因为脚步声造成警觉。像从3代之后的话，单纯是脚步声就会有这个警觉了。
而且1代和2代的敌人都是近视加严重散光，
严重散光，头脑袋。不过这也是有设定的，好像这个1代和2代的它这个潜入服的这个脚跟好像是有这个牺牲效果吧，不知道是怎么搞的。反正就是脚踩在地上面的这个声音会被鞋子吸收啊，还是怎么搞的？然后就这个声音很小，一般人听不到的这种感觉。
总之就是无声战斗。
潜入服啊，就是各种高科技。
其实，在1代这个游戏系统的设定下，你只要在敌人的蓝色视野范围之外，就算在一条直线上也不会触发警报。
头脑的这个面对面，反正只要在视野外，肯定是没有任何关系的。
是的。
当然这是闹猫啊，对不对？这个 EX 下面好像就不存在这点。首先 EX 没有地图。
对。
其次呢，就算是你拿金手指把地图调出来，你可以看到那个扇形面积非常广的，有点类似于那个 Raven 的那一场战斗，那个视野特广。
刚刚Snake好像是背有点痒，但是挠不到。
就蹭蹭吧，没事蹭两下。这个之后我们还可能多蹭的，因为是闹猫难度，所以说场景中是有3颗 Russian 的，3个军粮。当然你身上只能带1个吧。
随着两个。随着游戏进程会越来越升级的。我们悄悄地潜入升降机。
刚才那升降机下来小兵，然后看了一下，他走开，我们就可以上去了，这样就成功潜入。老 PS 上面的即时演算，这个方块头，又突然想到 MGS 那个方块头的梗了。
是4代是吧
？4代，对。
我们看把潜水服给脱了，你看地上还湿漉漉的一大片，
非常经典的一块方块头，
露出了我们男主角的本尊样貌。
你可以看出这个人物建模实际上连眼睛都没有细化，就是搞一团暗影，就这么描绘出来的，感觉
跟新川洋司的画风很贴切，
非常写意的画风。
然后这个 logo 打的也是恰到好处啊，
在神不在形的这个效果。
对，
也就是说，虽然一眼看上去，就是以现在的眼光，一眼看上去好像很粗糙的样子，但是这个即使接受了，就是接受了这样的设定之后，感觉还是挺不错的感觉，
是的，
挺带感的，
写意派，
写意派。刚才那个近景，实际上我觉得这个 Snake 一脸黑线的感觉，
是的，
满脸黑线，这光线是
那是他的胡茬子吗？
很明显没胡子吧
？Snake 不是留小胡茬吗
？2代开始留的。
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice. I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
好吧，这个 Snake 从 MGS1 开始就是设定成嗜烟如命啊，就是喜欢抽烟。SS 就是 Solid Snake， 这故事还是比较喜欢抽烟的，抽香烟的。这个 Big Boss 的话就比较喜欢抽雪茄，反正都是喜欢抽烟就是了。虽然细节上有些不同，但是本质上是没什么太大区别的。
是遗传的吗？
差不多吧。不过现在你突然说我想抽根雪茄，是不是稍微有些奢侈一点？
是的，我们看利用，
对吧？你随便找个路人说给我一包烟行不行啊？给我点根烟行不行？估计他还能给你掏出来。所以说他跟你说你给我来根雪茄吧，然后他会看着你，然后说没有。
这里是在演示风骚的走位
啊，还不是很风骚吧？也就那样子。探照灯呢是一盒那个电磁干扰类，主要是用来干扰就是这些摄像头的主要的功能。然后这边这个仓库里面呢，还是有非常珍贵的这个闪光弹。一代在真正需要闪光弹的时候，还是非常稀缺的这个玩意儿。在真正需要的时候，之前大概应该能捡到9发吧。这项就是其中3发，一开始就能获得。
你看，就是这样。
然后在这个货车后面呢，是有一把 SCOM 的，就一开始我们能获得的一把手枪。
其实这辆货车在后面也是大有作为哦。
妥有的。
我们看刚刚扔了个电子干扰类。
因为这边这个摄像头是固定不动的，想要从这走的话，最好能扔一颗。
是的。
当然潜入的方式有很多种的，左边是一个，然后从右边那个楼梯上去也是一个比较经典的办法。
是的。
这边就相当于是从1层潜入，
我们看到刚刚老鼠已经察觉到你了，但是没拉警报。
老鼠是不会发还是警报的。
这是 Snake 以前的教官。
Miller 教官我们就不多提了，反正这个跟主线任务关系不是很大。
在 Peace Walker 里面可以了解一下。
皮斯沃卡，跟 Big Boss 同时代的人物。从一层潜入，反正打 TI 比较少。但是这样的话，你拿那个热感应就比较麻烦，因为你还要跑上2楼，所以我就一般就不拿了。
是的。
就是因为你一开始刚启动的时候，2楼那个靠右边的有一个4层的那个安全门，刚刚进来的时候那个门是开的。
对，
那门是开的，所以说你可以上来就可以获得热感仪。热感仪的话，在某些战斗中还是或者说排雷还是能起到不少作用的。当然不用，也不是说就是没了它就过不去，反正也肯定有办法。
只能说会快捷很多。
就是新手适用。
现在。
虽然我也是新手，但是我当时没想到这个害处，所以说我就没有拿。当然，你从1楼上来的话，你也可以现在去上楼去拿那个热感仪，当然有点绕过就算了。
现在看到只要是敌人背对着，我都想冲过去暗杀一番。
为什么？
习惯。
一代也没有什么华丽的 CQC， 也只能勒脖子，只能就是方块，然后
最近不是在玩崛起吗？跑去暗杀。
然后我们先到地下
一层，
对，地下1层，然后这边是牢房，然后看到那边就是我们的这个任务目标之一，
西服男。
达帕局长，反正从3代之后啊，不是从4代开始，就是4代的剧情解释过后嘛，反正1代的这些比较高层的这些人啊，和那个3代的那些3代啊负责那个实施者行动和那个侦劫行动的那批人，实际上是可以一一对应的了。就比如说，这边 Mero，仰卧起坐，
正在练腰腹力量。
女汉子。
这里我们找到了要营救的人质之一，
大炮局长。
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. Works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are
外
you?
面3个小兵在围观。
其实这里是强装部队。
Open that door.
是的，是的，的确是。哎，这些小兵比我们一开始在那个看到的这些巡逻兵要强一点。
因为装备比较精良吧，
你看着颜色比较黑就知道比较牛逼了。
有防弹衣。
啊，射吧！这个时候反正一开始的这个位置都已经帮我们站好了，就这样射。如果说想要减少杀人数的话，就尽量让他们自相残杀，然后自己杀最后一个人。
啊，一阵胡乱扫射。
教你在后面撅屁股的姿势也是非常经典，特有的教你加压缩式撅屁股。
哦，手柄这个收缩真是厉害。
啊呵。
其实这里还是很肉的了，这些兵。到后期这些人很强的。
一开始他会选择性的稍微给你减少一点难度嘛。
而且
虽然说这个人看起来比较恶心，
而且他们只盯着你，我不知道为什么。
呵。
哦，扔了3个雷。
为什么呢？你看了吧？没有这个脚底下被扔一颗雷，然后居然连倒都没有倒，这颗手雷在他脚底下爆炸，然后他只了一下子。
这是女主角光环吗？
女汉子就是惹不起。
哦，屁股，哈哈，屁股，啊哈哈哈哈，屁股。
Thanks for the help.
啊，这个屁股你们。
丢。
实际上，我觉得一开始的剧透稍微有些多。我不是说我们，我说的是这个剧情安排。这重要剧情居然就这么时候就放出来了。
哦，这里我们看剧情说的是，在审问的时候好像把谁给审死了。
呵，虽不明，当然等会就知道了。
回头一阵扫射。
哎，这是闹哪个样啊，亲！
新手好像都喜欢把子弹打光才满意。
还有这个胖子是什么情况？越久。
哦，其实这一幕闪现出来很帅的。
熊孩子你伤不起，熊孩子。哎，今日逃亡，反正
难道我老了，看到幻象了？
这跟老没关系，估计很长时间没吃饭了，可能是。
饿了。
饿了。
好，我们用等级1的门卡。
我教你这个屁股撅的。
这后面有一盒子弹的，记得。
是康多的12发，这边也有。
其实，如果你从下水道上多爬一点，你可以看到它拉屎的样子。
可以，不过要转个弯。
对。
就是从二楼看，从牢房2楼看。 他会说我讨厌阿拉斯加，这太冷了，
冻坏肚子了，
冻坏肚子了。好吧。那这边大炮局长挂了，然后我们就去 B2层，因为之前大炮局长跟我们说了嘛，这个贝克
在 B2，
对 B2层，然后呢，这个他们把这个入口封上了，但是呢还没有漆，所以说呢这个颜色应该跟这个其他地方不太一样，所以说让我们仔细找一找。所以说我们得先到这里面了，这 B2层就是武器库，所以说这里有很多武器装备，炸弹也好，武器也好，反正我们以后会很多次经过这。
刚刚讲到是 C4， 这回是手雷。
C4 和手雷。
我们看这每个颜色果然不一样。
看起来就是后来才封上的。
那个好厉害，在老远那样出一拳，就把墙给打炸了。
这明明手上揣着 C4 呢。
你看这就是电波干扰。你看嘿，往前伸一拳。
加密，这样的话这个光孤子雷达是没有办法使用的。所以说，当然我们这时候也不需要了，好吧，反正东西准备好就可以进去了。
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
山猫一开始年轻的时候，那个时候还是挺单纯的啊，开一枪，就这么自动让他上。2代在那个坦克片，那个手动拨转的那个技术实在是太屌炸天了，瞬杀6血。
就是
BOSS战，
拿手直接抹撞针那块。
对吧？那个的确是非常非常华丽。
他说确实是一个宿舍要点。
宿舍不是要点，确切的说，宿舍能这么精准的射到人，的确是非常非常牛逼的。
我看在这里，奥斯洛特的子弹是可以反弹的。
这个是从1代就开始就有这么一个经典设定，而3代里面也同样继承。
可以算是奥斯洛特一个绝招吧。
上弹的时候呢，我们是可以尽情的去找他的，他会待在那上弹，然后我们靠近他，然后就是举枪射击就可以。1代的话呢是没有第一人称视角射击的，所以说呢，你想瞄准呢，你只能长按住开枪键，这样的话他会在这个自己的正面方向的这个同时呢，然后往就是这个主要的目标去慢慢移动。
其实有第一人称射击的哟。
怎么样第一人称射击？
你通关一次以后会出一个第一人称模式
那个模式不算，我是说正常流程。
那个模式很恶心的哟。
那个 first person view 那个的确是很恶心，
就跟用第一人称拿威斯克去划，拿刀划那谁一样的。
CV， 实在是挺恶心的。就趁着他上弹的时候，这一定要乘胜追击。这个时候
撸他2枪。
对，这个时候是非常非常好的技术。
这时候如果我拿无线电喊人会怎么样？
他们会给你提供战术指导。但是你想想看，在这个战斗中间，然后突然蹲下来，然后把手这个脖子耳朵旁边捂着耳朵。
我觉得是捂着脖子。
捂着脖子也行，反正就看起来就像那个样子。 然后山猫会打个问号，然后你在干什么？不过也很正常，像三代也是，你可以在战斗的途中，然后突然切入菜单，然后那个在服务的栏里面，然后吃东西的。你还可以仔细看他怎么吃的，看对 boss， 然后怎么啃一条生鱼。如果
神走位。
也就是说，你要是这样直接走，那这基本上是很容易被打到的，特别是你变成了反弹子弹。
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top-secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. You know, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up? Oh.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh,
Oh no, it can't be! Those Pentagon bastards! So, they actually went in, did it?
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
话说，好像问上校的话，他应该会告诉你 Meryl 的联络地址。
会吗？他也知道吧？
好像知道。
他知道 Meryl 的 codec 吗？
哦，应该知道。
啊？这我倒真没试过。
又联系那个上校，他好像会告诉你。
是吗？这我真没有发现过。
印象中是这样的。就是在准备出格纳库准备去雪地的时候，不是有一次强制去找他开门吗？好像那时候会告诉你的。
现在不就要强制找他开门吗？你要不找他的话，你就过不去了。
对，那应该就是这个时候了。
这边有电磁干扰，所以说我们得稍微等一会儿。当然，现在外面出了个巡逻兵，我们得
直接让他饿。
没那个太大必要吧。这边好像是之前拿那个
手枪子弹
而已吧。
好像你消音器好像也没捡啊。
消音器在哪个地方呢？我都忘了。
我也记不得了，反正就是有。
消音器我一直都没用上，有什么用处呢？
消音器，你现在开枪不是叭叭叭叭叭，这不拉警报了吗？
对。
拿消音器开枪，啾，然后那个人就惊动不了旁边人。
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel,
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second-floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time. What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
好吧，那我们刚才就是在就是在 B2层，我们先联络了一下 Mero， 然后回到1层的时候，他就会把门开好，然后再联络我们。之前所有的地方都去过了，除了我们还去不了的地方。当然，这个时候 Mero 帮我们开了门之后，我们就可以往北走了，去那个核废料存储大楼。
应该是属于核弹保存基地那个地方。
确切的说是核废料，真的核废料。 这边的话，先上2楼去拿一下那个地雷探测器。
在最边拐的地方还有那个呢，还有电子干扰雷。
啊，就是那个刚从那个，就是如果你从2层潜入那个楼梯左边，那边有一垛箱子，那箱子后面有一个查死机。
这个门再也进不来了。
这个门等以后很后面的时候才能进来啊。
是的。
我的那个热能探测器就拿不到了。
消失器好像也在这里面。
是吗？那得等靠后才可以看到了。毕竟这里面东西只能捡一次，然后再退回来。退回来之后就门就关上了。
对。
只能等那个。我背下吧，这种家伙不死我不心安。
好，被累死了。
吃个拉屎。level 2的卡，这个卡是从那个贝克手上拿的吧？这个 Mine Detector 地雷探测器。没了这玩意，我们又没有那个这个热能感测器的话，我们就没有办法知道地雷的位置。
你只能匍匐前进了。
真的只能匍匐前进了。
跳去暗杀他。
一代还没有前滚翻这么一个功能，只能下蹲，还只能原地勒脖子。
要不就爬。
也只能爬了。
还有一个往前扔的那个。
往前扔。
就是跑步中按方向键把人往前摔
啊，那带方向键也不一定非要往前嘛。一般来说是这样的，就是他那个 Snake 面对哪，他肯定得往他背后摔。
对。
这边我们就用的就是香烟来感觉那个就是报警雷达的这个激光线。如果说你有热能探测器的话，你就可以装备这个热能探测器，是可以看到这个线的。
是的。
当然没这玩意的话，那怎么办呢？我们只能抽根烟了。这个烟的这个雾气可以隐约的看到这根线的位置，
但是我们烟是伤血的。
对，吸烟有害身体健康，所以才会非常少量的减少你的生命槽。那到这边来啊，这边是一个新场景啊，外面雪地。刚刚走2步呢，我们就接到这么一个陌生人来电，一般我都会拒绝的。好吧，他也很好心提示我们这个地方呢，这个是片雷区，埋着地雷，然后让我们用那个地雷探测器去探雷。好吧，而且前面剧透啊，前方剧透注意，前面有辆坦克。好吧，那我想这期节目差不多到这里了啊。时间也不短，将近1个小时了。
好的呀。
感谢大家收看，我们下期再见，
拜拜。
We were monitoring from here.
What about it?
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
Can you tell me where he called from?
I'm sorry, the signal is too weak to locate its source. But I'm sure he's near you, somewhere on the base. Be careful, Snake.